Okay. One second, guys. I changed offices in like a day. So hopefully the sound quality is a little better. We won't be hearing the wind anymore. Cross your fingers. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I also rearranged my desk, so everything's... my mic is elsewhere now. Let's see, can I student? There we go. New desk, new setup, late nights. F it, we ball. So anyone who is new to chat, do I need that? No, that was mostly just to show my references. I don't need that. This, that, and the other thing. Okay. Hello, dear viewer. I am working on some sprites for an upcoming video. And y'all get to see a little behind the scenes. Might have to move their hands up. For a stronger emotion. Now, usually I don't stream nights. Usually I stream in the middle of the day, but since was my chair always this squeaky? God dang. Since it is the summer, I usually switch to a night shift to avoid the heat. So I can stream and not have my computer overload itself. However, I might have jumped the gun because for the past 2 weeks it has not only been overcast and windy, but it's also been raining a lot, and it's all been under like 70 and under. So it's like, what? So despite being June, it's not technically summer yet. But, you know, I already switched. I did the same thing last year. So, excuse me, I almost had to sneeze. And had a lot of success with it. So if it's the same thing happens here. I have noticed a spike in creativity in my workflow. Productivity in my workflow, and also a spike in creativity because I also changed, I switched my office and my bedroom, and my bedroom's a little bit more soundproof, so hopefully you notice, probably not. And given my new setup, new what's the word? New environment, that it has really helped me creatively. If I'm just clicking back and forth and not drawing, it's because I'm checking my script and I'm trying to think of what expressions or sprites I'll need for this upcoming video. You know, since this is a new character to the channel, is this picking up okay? Yeah, okay. I'm thinking I might change her editing style. So doing full sprites might not be a thing with this character, because she probably won't be showing up that much. Let me put all these sketches in a folder. Okay. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Sketches. It's not what I meant to hit. You know, as a quick little warm-up, I spent a ridiculous amount of time on this background. You have no idea. I am going to work on this border. Not sure if I want them to connect at all, or just be... No, I'm not. I am thinking they would look different, though, because I want these... Like, this would be the background, and then when I'm doing a speed paint on top of it, the video file would be here, and then this would be on top of that, like my other border for Rune. I apologize for my stuffiness and nasaliness. I don't know what's happening. I think I'm just getting a cold, so apologies if I sound gross. Kinda want these to look different somehow. I'm not quite sure. the tears of Hercules. Hello, Exospace. Just working on some new video sprites. Oh, that goes right there. I'm okay. I think I have a cold coming on, so that's why I sound nasally and gross. That it's like 11 o'clock at night where I'm at, so I kind of have to be a little bit more subdued and quiet so I don't wake the house. But this might also boost, mean I have to be more productive. So I can't just spend all my time in stream yelling about how streaming services will cancel your favorite shows just to piss you off. These late night streams might become more of a thing, especially in July and August, and maybe into September. I'm not sure about that quite yet. But these needed to get done, and I thought might as well stream them. Because it feels like ages since I've streamed, even though it's literally just been a week. But a lot has happened the past few days. I moved offices. So I don't know if you notice any anything different about the way anything sounds. I said anything way too much. Good enough. No. Cannot recognize anything. That's okay. Hopefully, now when it gets windy, you guys won't hear all the trees banging around in the background anymore. So, that's one bonus. I don't know what color to make these gems. Or these clusters, I guess. Because for the... Oops. It's too much. Because for like the video, we got green gems, and I kind of want these to stand out a little bit more. Oh. I spent a ridiculous amount of time on this background. So by that, I think this means I should use these, this background more. You know what? I'm going to go more blue with these ones, since they're just going to be the border. And whatnot. Hello. Working on some video sprites. Turn that back on. I'm playing in some plushies with my characters. I wish you the best of luck on that one. Your characters do look very plushable. Are you going through with a, like a brand deal, or are you gonna make them yourself? I think they should be a bit... I'm not sure. Brand dealers gonna be Bella. Okay. I wish you the best of luck. Personally, I don't think I have any characters that are plushable, except maybe Bubbles. But you haven't seen him on the channel. He's my little dragon beanie baby. Gonna be available on your Etsy. Okay. Good to know. No, hold on. The way gems are, you have to think. You reached 2K the other day. Well, I'm so happy for you. Sorry if I don't seem responsive. I am genuinely focusing on these damn crystals. Because with these ones in the background, I just used the line tool and drew a bunch of lines, but for these ones, probably coloring them in manually. I think I'll just do a gradient. Ow. Chest. Ouch. This summer so far, it's been raining a lot here, which is weird. Usually it never rains this much. Especially not this time of year. I mean, I'm thankful. We have had reports of more than a few forest fires in the area. So any rain is good news. However, it does mean it's very cold. So we've actually found frost on our cars in the morning. It's like, oh, I hope my garden's okay. I'm just gonna go with that. And maybe just do the same with the... No, okay, it's fine. Might tone down on the crystal bits. In completely unrelated news, like yesterday morning, basically, because I've been staying up all night as of late, I finished my binge rewatch of Tron Uprising, which is a damn good show, and it's a shame that not a lot of people have seen it, but I genuinely will say it's my comfort show. Just every time I watch it, it just makes me feel just the warm fuzzies, and the music is really good. It's on Disney Plus if you're ever interested. It's only 19 episodes because, haha, Disney decided to be hashtag quirky and cancel it before its first season could even finish. And I've noticed this happens a lot with the vast majority of my favorite TV shows were canceled. Like, unreasonably canceled. So just why? Why does this keep happening to me? I have like 5 favorite cartoons, and every single one of them have been canceled at some point, and then were never brought back. Not all of us can get a Clone Wars happy ending. Which Clone Wars was not a happy ending whatsoever, but at least we got a 7th season. After so many years. Okay, so my favorite shows are, right off the top of my head, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Transformers Animated, Tron Uprising, and The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. Every single one of them have been canceled before they had a chance to properly finish. Now, Transformers Animated dodged a bullet in that regard, that they were given ample time to wrap the show up with season 3, but they had an entire other, few seasons planned. Like, we were gonna get a Shattered Glass episode for season 4 of Transformers Animated, and that never happened. But maybe it's a good thing. I forgot to mention Firefly, but it's not my favorite show. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Firefly. But it's not my favorite TV show. And then meanwhile, another favorite TV show of mine is Stargate SG-1, and that show went on for 10 fucking seasons. I haven't finished Babylon 5, but the seasons I have seen, I absolutely love. So I'm gonna also say Babylon 5 is one of my favorite TV shows. But it's one of those shows that's like an, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I really like that show. So I'll defend Babylon 5 and Stargate tooth and nail. But if you, like, right off the top of my head, favorite shows, most of them are animated, and most of them were canceled. And replaced with other shows that are arguably mediocre. Like, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes was canceled mid-season 2. And then was replaced by Avengers Assembled, which, in my opinion, mid as hell. Mediocre as hell. I know a lot of people like Avengers Assembled and whatnot, but oh my god, it's just so cringe. I mean, genuinely, it's cringe. And I don't use that term lightly. Always the animated ones? Yep. Well, it's because studios think because animation is expensive and it takes a long time. And studios are like, we don't wanna. It's like, well, bitch. If you didn't wanna, you don't have to. It's not gonna work. Oh, that doesn't help at all. A lot of my favorite movies, too, my favorite animated movies were, and by a lot I mean two, unjustly screwed over by the studio, like Treasure Planet and Atlantis. Purposefully screwed over by the studio because they didn't want it to succeed because of whatever reason. I'm excited for Inside Out 2. I'm a little apprehensive about sequels now, especially animated sequels, but it's Pixar, so I know it's gonna be at least entertaining. But then anyone who says, oh, it's Pixar, of course they made a good movie. It was like, do you remember Cars 3? Did y'all just forget Cars 3 and The Good Dinosaur? Or Incredibles 2? Objectively not great films from a storytelling standpoint, but equally entertaining. Like, Cars 2 is not great compared to the first one, but it was funny and entertaining, so whatever. You can give it a pass. Or Toy Story 4. Oh my god, let's not talk about Toy Story 4. I mean, the animation looks amazing for every single one of their films. I don't think they've ever made a film that didn't look gorgeous. Like, even Bug's Life, like, one of their first films, for the time, that was, like, groundbreaking animation. Okay, I can get rid of that. Okay, wait. Oh, wait, no, I need to open a new. Not that one. What's the 2000 by 1195? Oh my god. 1195. There. Copy. Paste. Ooh, by itself that looks really good. Okay, I'm gonna save this as Flora. That's not how you spell border. Border, PNG, boom. Been a great about debate so far. Disney is lacking. Yep. They've been slacking. Slacking. I know these have to be done, but oh my god, do I hate working on sprites. It's just... more of this. So much of this. You know, if I just take 5 years on one sketch, I can just end stream after 3 hours. Hold up, I actually have to finish this sketch. Can you guys hear? Yeah, you guys can hear me okay, right? I'm not too quiet. Or anything. I've had to move the mic a little bit further away from myself, so... Okay. I had to change the sensitivity settings for my PNG. Okay. I was streaming about it to my mom the other day because I like had just finished it in the morning and I was sleep deprived and angry. And the way Tron Uprising ends, because I'm still mad about that. Tron literally says to the camera, the uprising has begun. And then Clue's armada rolls in about, like, with full force over the main character's city, and then it cuts to black. Like, excuse me? And this is supposed to directly lead into the second film? The way Tron Uprising ended, Tron never became Rinsler. Because that was like a pinnacle point. They almost... He almost became Rinsler in the last episode, but spoiler alert, he doesn't. But that's because the writers had many more plans for the series, like several more seasons. I have no information on this. Oh yeah, it was canceled after 19 episodes. 19. 10 and 9. Not even 20. They couldn't even give us 20 episodes as like a mini. But no, they said, oh yeah, this is going to be a TV show. But then since it was computer generated to look 2D and was very high tech, I mean, the animation for that show is absolutely gorgeous. So I can see why it was so expensive to make. And they had an episode where Cora, Olivia Wilde's character, made a cameo. So they like had to pay for her. The original actor for Tron was playing Tron in the TV show. We had voice actors like Elijah Wood and Lance Hendrickson in the show. And, what's her name? Mandy Moore. So it was a really good cast. Listen, I can see why the show was so expensive, but my god, it was so good. But then the studio said, no, we're gonna air each episode at different hours. And, like, we keep changing the upload schedule, and then, here, let's air the episodes at, like, 9 o'clock at night, you know, when our target demographic should be in bed. And then complain that no one's watching the show and never run advertisements for the show. Never tell anybody what time it's going to play. It's like, oh my god. Come on, Disney. And it's another reason why I'm so fucking pissed off at Disney. I am canceling my Disney Plus subscription. But here's the problem. Tron Uprising is so underrated, I can't even find DVDs for it. So if I want to watch Tron Uprising but not give Disney any more of my money, I need to totally not pirate it. Look, how many years they're still coming out with princess movies that won't sell. Well, here's the thing. They struck gold with the fairy tale movies. So instead of saying, oh, we should tell more fairy tales because that's what actually sells, you know, as annoying as Frozen was when it first came out, it made them bajillions of dollars worldwide. I think the cats are messing around. But instead of telling more fairy tales, like ones we haven't heard before, or from a culture we've never heard before, to give them some representation about their mythology, or like show that each culture basically has their own version of the Cinderella tale, they just keep remaking their old... Her hair is all wrong. They just keep remaking their old movies because they were so good, without any consideration of why those movies were good in the first place. I have my qualms and my historical problems with Walt, him as a man, but as a storyteller, he had passion. At the very least, that's what, was marketed, is that he was just a passionate storyteller. He cared about his craft. These shills at Disney just don't care. That's the issue. That's the real issue. They don't care anymore. I don't think they ever did. And the people that do care are forced to change their stories to match, oh, this isn't S&P approved. It's like, man, whatever happened to just telling a story that was fun and entertaining without having to worry about, oh, this is gonna offend our investors. Excuse me? Your investors are families and children. Well, not children. Children can't invest. Your investors are families and toy companies. All you have to worry about is, will suburban moms take their kids to watch this film, and can we make toys off of it? If yes is the answer to both those questions, greenlight it. Just stop worrying about it. Tell stories. If there's passion in the storytelling, the audience picks up on it. It may not mean as much to them as it does to you, the storyteller, but they will see that you care, and thus they will care. Anyway, I could write a whole essay, letter to Disney, talking about why they've lost their way. And they need to remember why Walt Disney started that company in the first place. But alas, no one would read it, so I could make a video essay. But damn, video essays just sound like a lot of work. I'm just bitching about drawing these sprites. Can you imagine trying to do all the research for a whole ass video essay about why Disney fell off? And to be completely objective and non-biased? Because if you ask 10 different people why they think Disney is failing, you're gonna get 10 different answers. And 10 people are gonna get offended about what the other 9 said. It's just unavoidable. My chair was never this squeaky. What the hell? Can you guys hear that? Because I sure can, and it's never made that noise before. Damn it. I think I broke my chair. Wheeling it from one room to another really took its toll on my poor ass chair that I found on the side of the road for free. Oh no! Anyway. Not. Who's there? Water. Water who? Oh my god. What are you doing? Open the door. That's a good one. As soon as I said Water Who, I thought you were gonna start singing Waterloo by ABBA. It's like, oh no, not that song. I don't hate ABBA, I just think they're kind of annoying. But like, of the 3 songs that I remember from them, they're okay. Like, I like Dancing Queen, but they're definitely not my top 10. Not even in my top 20 favorite artists. I like Dixie Chicks more than ABBA. But I like the Spice Girls more than the Dixie Chicks. Unproblematic take. Who doesn't like the Spice Girls? Except maybe my dad. Okay. Who genuinely hates the Spice Girls? That isn't, like, over 60. Does anyone under 20 know who the Spice Girls even are? No, they would probably know the Spice Girls just because of, oh, what's that damn show's name? The Boys. Only reason why they would probably know anything about the Spice Girls. It's because of The Boys. Which apparently it's getting its, final season this year? I don't know if it's its final season, but it's definitely another season. Is it its final season? I thought it would be. With the way the show was going. Because I watched, like, the first... I think I watched the first season. Maybe season and a half. And then just watched a bunch of clips because I was getting really burnt out on the show. It was just bumming me out. The clips that you can find on YouTube are definitely the funniest parts of that entire show. Oh my god. But there's, like, genuinely no decent and good people in that show. Except maybe, Starlight and Huey. At least season 1, Huey. Genuinely a good person. Okay, and Mama's Milk. He was a good guy. How are we doing? 50 minutes. Okay. I knew it was going to be a slower stream. Because of time differences, but damn. I also changed my, I don't know if this makes any difference, but I also changed my VPN settings. But I don't know. Are late night streams even as popular? Probably not. Oh, they are. Okay. This July, I don't know how often, I don't know how often the streams are going to be, but this July, I'm going to be streaming a lot of Art Fight. And they might take place of videos. Videos might be a little slower. Or faster, I don't know, since I would just be working on art fight, doing an attack at least once a day, or like I'll stream maybe 3 times a week, and then in the days between I'll be sketching attacks, or maybe I'll do live attacks start to finish. If any of my viewers are doing art fight as well, they can send in, hey. Yep, new schedule. It's been working out for me so far. Like, productivity-wise. But I don't know how well it's gonna work out for me in the long run. Do you need to go potty? Yeah. Okay. I will be right back. Get this pretty background while I go let the dog out. Having the time of our lives, dancing queen, make a scene, do 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 do. Come on, chair, work with me. That's the problem. I have both now, Dancing Queen and Waterloo going through my head, but I don't know any of the words. Because I don't listen to ABBA. Alright, whatever. Bite to it. Dancing Queen. Hey, doggo. Wait, what's her thumb look like? I want to make it look like it's broken. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, I got both Dancing Queen and Waterloo stuck in my head. Yeah, I don't remember the words. I prefer Dixie Chicks, personally. I don't like the ABBA's version of that song. I just really like Mamma Mia. I've never seen Mamma Mia or heard any of the music from it. Those are really bad fingers. What the hell? Oh well. They're crystals. We can get away with it. Honestly, the original sketch was better. There we go. Why is my chair so squeaky now? It wasn't the squeaky before. Hello. Thumb is broken. Why broken? What is... Oh, that's broken. Okay. Roof burning. What the fuck? Have you guys seen that video? It's so funny. It says, why you burning? What burning? Roof burning. What the fuck? It genuinely makes me laugh every time. That's an ugly ass hand, but shh, we don't care. Only 17. Something like that. Having the time of our lives. Yeah, didn't I just say, like, 3 seconds ago that I didn't like ABBA? I want to keep her horns in frame. I think we can get rid of that. I added this here because I felt like I should have a secondary pose that's back here, but I don't think that'll be necessary if we do a bunch of the half body shots and some far away over dramatic things. Whatever you're doing is banger. Probably you meant better, but I get away with drawing fingers by only drawing 4 and just drawing like little daggers in place of legitimate hands or fingers. Her top should be a bit bigger. So here's the story from A to Z. You wanna get with me? Gotta listen carefully. Did I just hear a popped up on the chair squeak. Yeah, I got a squeaky ass chair. No, okay, so I heard something else then. Here's the stuff from A to Z. When I get with me, try to listen carefully. If I ends in a place, he likes it in a face like she like I'm saying, likes on an easy beat. It's come for free, she's a real lady. And as for me, he'll see. Slam your body down and wind us all around. Slam your body down and wind us all around. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. I'll just draw the South Park hands. Little circles. Work smarter, not harder, people. Slam your body down and zig a zig do 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 do. If you wanna be my lover. I'm about to be doing our rehearsals today. I wish you the best of luck, man. How long till... Okay. We got, what, like 2 weeks left in June? The real fun begins in July. And by fun, I mean I am cursing the sun and avoiding the heat. Like the plague. And distract myself by drawing everyone else's cute characters. For art fight. Bye-bye. That doesn't... I'll just move that eye down. God, a soundboard would be so fun. I have a feeling it'd be really loud. Especially for these hashtag chill streams. God, I don't even like SpongeBob, but oh my god, those sound effects are so damn funny. And the memes. Nope, that's a bit. I like the skedaddling sounds. Those are pretty funny. I really like the foghorn one anytime something was disgusting, that one was really funny. But I think my favorite is the banjo. It's like, oh my god. Especially the way some people utilize it in their videos. Oh my god, it's so funny. If I had a webcam, I would definitely really look into getting a VTuber set up so I can just do a slow head turn staring into the camera every time something ridiculous happens. Or just like it's an episode of The Office. SpongeBob was ahead of its time. It really was. The humor's hit or miss for me, but the sound effects and the memes. It's the memes that really got me. My god, they were so funny. Sometimes it gets weird. I'm the same way with most, like, over-the-top cartoons. Like, I don't know if this will get me crucified, but personally, I actually like Teen Titans Go. Especially Teen Titans Go to the movies. Oh my god, their movie was so funny. But I actually like Teen Titans Go, but I'll admit some of the humor in that show is a little dumb. I'll just say, it's just dumb humor. But for people to say that the entire show just has no funny moments is ridiculous, because that every episode of Teen Titans Go I've seen, which admittedly is only like maybe 5 or 10 episodes, every single one of them was absolutely hilarious. And maybe that was just me having a broken ass sense of humor, because I really wanted something to laugh about for my... God. What year did I really get into Go? We didn't have cable growing up, so whenever I could find an episode, I was like, oh yay, finally, Teen Titans Go! But I know now, retrospectively, that everyone was so annoyed with the show because Cartoon Network would only advertise Teen Titans Go, and that other shows were canceled and ignored to make way for Go. So I get that, like, everyone else's frustrations, but I wasn't part of that. You know, I wasn't on Cartoon Network, so I wasn't part of the demographic that it screwed over. Photos on Robin's butt was a little weird. Well, that's because that Robin was supposed to be Dick Grayson, and Dick Grayson grows up to be Nightwing, and the meme is Nightwing has the best ass. Like, every comic panel, his ass is just ding, right there. So that's the joke that they were making, even though in the comics, the Robin that started the Titans was, my sister knows more about the Bat family than I do. I think it was Tim Drake that actually started the Titans, or was that Damian? I don't remember. There's so many Robins. There's so many Robins. I think it was Tim Drake, because he got killed and then Damian took up the mantle. I think that's what it was. Nightwing was just mentoring the Teen Titans, because he was part of Young Justice. So that's why they focused on his butt a lot. It was a reference to him turning into Nightwing when he got older. It was not a double entendre, because that's not what it means. It was a two-way joke. For people who know the comics, it's like, oh yeah, he's, Nightwing, haha, but also, haha, butt stuff is funny to children. So they could have their cake and eat it too. I think I'm gonna make this one bigger because she's angry, so she gets a little bit closer. Hold on. That and the songs in that show were so damn funny. I mean, Greg Sipes got to sing more, and we all know Greg Sipes loves to sing. You gotta admit, Fade Away was a really good song. If you don't know, Fade Away is the song Beast Boy sang to Tara. It was a love song on Valentine's Day, and it was really good. It was the Tooth Fairy episode. Oh yeah, apparently the Teen Titans fought Santa Claus in an episode. Oh my god. I don't remember that episode. There's only like I said, I've only seen a few episodes, and that was the bathroom episode, which was actually really funny. The Painbot episode, which he was in a few episodes. The one where Cyborg was like, hey, Painbot's actually really cool, and then they sang a duet in the rain. The one where Cyborg becomes fully human. The Really Real Boy song is so good. It slaps so hard. And then there's also... there was the Legs episode where they steal Raven's cape. And, like, of course she's wearing that leotard, so her legs are out, and Beast Boy is being real creepy about it. Which was kind of funny. And then they're like, Cyborg starts wearing her cape and he turns evil. It was also a running gag in every episode I saw. Cyborg was the Kenny of the group. Because, like, every other episode, Cyborg would either get blown up or killed or stabbed in some sort of way. That was absolutely hilarious every single time. BBR. I don't remember that one. Fade Away was a good song. That was Greg Sipes on the guitar for that one. I'm a boy, a really real boy. Bruce Wayne is a really real boy. And he's the Batman. I'm a boy, a really real boy. Real boy. There was also that episode where Cyborg and Jinx became a thing. I think that was the Valentine's Day episode. No, that was later. Because then she was there with in police custody. Oh, a funny episode was, when they fought a slime monster, and their clothes were all dirty, and Robin refused to do the laundry, even though it was his day, and he pushed it all on Raven to do their laundry, and she just could not get the slime out. So everyone else was trying to figure out, okay, what am I gonna wear when my clothes are in the wash? It was really hilarious. But then, Raven then tries to use magic to, get the slime out of their clothes, and then, like, the clothes become sentient or something, and then they have to fight their clothes. I don't remember. No, there was one where they were fighting, like, the actual tower because Cyborg became evil. Again. And there's literally a bit of that episode where Raven goes, I am fighting a vacuum cleaner and losing! This is ridiculous. It's like, oh my god. Come on. That was funny. there was also that episode where they were going to make the perfect sandwich, and they needed all the mystical ingredients, but then Robin, his ingredient was to go get pretzel bread at the local grocery store. uh. I know the original Teen Titans show was beloved and canceled unceremoniously and then was replaced by Go, and that would piss off anyone. But I wasn't an original fan of the show. Nothing wrong with the show, I just wasn't watching. I just wasn't watching it when it was coming out. And I just haven't felt the need to pick it up. I know everyone and their mom swears it's the best show ever. And how it tackles very dark themes and heavy themes like, you know, racism and whatnot. And I have seen more than a few episodes of the original show, and it was really good. I just, you know, haven't felt the need to watch the whole show, you know? Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans was an absolutely hilarious movie. It was honestly the funniest one. God, that was so funny. Because it was the general seriousness contrasted with the over-the-top goofiness with Go and with the original show and Go, and oh my god, there was like, we need a time travel machine, and they're just, we know just where to get it. The North Pole. And they're like, sneak into Santa's workshop. And they're like, wait, you guys fought Santa? Oh my god. I know I usually advocate for using critical thinking and like holding, no matter what the show is holding it to a higher standard than the studio does, because the show writers deserve that much. But Teen Titans Go is one of those shows where I'm like, I don't care, man. I watched that show after a hard day of junior high and even into high school. I was like, you know what? I just want to laugh at something because I need happiness in my life right now. So I'll just turn my brain off and watch the Titans fight a book monster or something. I don't know. Just because. And hey, man, if it makes you happy, and it's not hurting anyone, go wild. Don't let anyone tell you different. I was about to say, as long as it's not hurting anyone or illegal, you can enjoy it, but then I remembered pirating, watching shows on free websites and downloading songs off the internet is technically illegal. So, as long as you don't get caught, there, I'll say that. Have fun. I mean, so what? I downloaded a couple thousand songs off the internet, but who hasn't? Who hasn't? I hate the Michael Bay movies with a burning passion in my soul. Talking about Transformers now. But oh my god, the first one is so damn funny. It's genuinely funny. Around an hour and 20 minutes, and we're still on the sketching phase. Well, I don't want to strain myself Because I have been working long and hard on the other days and spent like 4 hours Sunday evening just moving furniture. So my back hurts. What time is it? 12. I'm not really hungry, but I do have a lunch sack here and some snacks. I might have to use the bathroom soon. Anyway. Oh, what color is her mouth? I think since she's kind of unhinged in this bit, her claws can be a little longer than they normally would be. Continuing on the Teen Titans Go debate, I know a lot of people said it was the dumbest thing ever and stupid and bloody blah, but like in every interview I saw of the voice actors when asked about Teen Titans Go, they said they were, you know, especially Cyborg's voice actor, he said at first he was a little kind of weirded out by it. He's like, well, there's some weird things going on with the show. But then, you know, it kind of grew on him, and he said, you know, he's actually having fun singing more as Cyborg. So I thought, you know what? As long as the creators, the voice actors, the writers, and the animators are having fun, I don't care if you think the show is stupid or is, like, an insult. If everyone involved making this show is having fun, then, you know, the least we can do is have fun along with them. But if you don't like a show, that's fine. I understand why people would be pissed off about Teen Titans Go. I will never give Avengers Assembled a chance. Despite, you know, I don't care how good people say it is or how much they liked it, or it's, oh, it's nostalgia because it was my childhood. Yeah. Well, your childhood, not mine. That show was canceled for the, like, Avengers Assembled was only brought on because, they canceled Earth's Mightiest Heroes. An actually good show that was my childhood. So yeah, I'm pissed at that. So you have every right to be angry. But what really gave me an issue with the original show, for the same reason as, ironically, the G-Whiners. They would attack me, and not attack me, but they would basically call me a stupid baby for enjoying Teen Titans Go. And say, oh, the original show was so much better, and anyone who says otherwise is just a dumb baby that likes keys being jiggled in front of them. It's like, okay. I can't just like a show because it's dumb. Because my life is stressful enough as is that I just wanted something funny to laugh at. Heaven forbid I still laugh at fart jokes, okay? That was my main issue with people not liking Go. But if you liked Avengers Assembled, go off. But I just won't watch it. I can't bring myself to watch it with the knowledge that Earth's Mightiest Heroes was canceled so they could make Assembled. And the only reason they made Assembled was to keep up with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Which, I mean, come on, guys. If you watch Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the MCU copied, basically, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Because that show came out before, like... came out in 2012. It came out before the first Avengers film, which really kicked off, you know, the popularity of the MCU. Even though Iron Man was the one that started it. You can technically give an argument for the Incredible Hulk, but Iron Man was, like, the first officially recognized as the MCU. Her forearm is too long. She looks like a rabbit here. That's not my intention. Oh my god, that's really warm. I think I'm gonna delete that. Okay. I don't know if that makes me a hypocrite or unreasonable, but whatever. I don't have the energy to worry about stuff like that anymore. And I'm not just saying that because it is literally midnight. It is now Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Damn, I also got made fun of for liking My Little Pony in high school. And I liked it for different reasons, but because, you know, it was a cute show that, you know, advocated for kindness and friendship. And I just wanted a feel-good show. And that show made me feel good. It kicked me in the teeth more times than not. Oh my god, that episode with Applejack's parents. Holy shit. I still cry to this day whenever I hear that song. But that was the first show, really, that I really got involved in with the community. Like, the first fandom that I got really involved in with the community was Warriors, or Warrior Cats, as it's known on the internet. But the first show where I was active in the fandom and with other fans was My Little Pony. I genuinely did not, and I genuinely did not know whether or not I should have called, I was a brony or a pedisister. Because I liked being called a brony, or at least I liked the idea. It was like, oh yeah, brony, pony, and whatnot. They're like, oh, don't forget the pedisisters. It was like, that's just, it's like saying dude and dudette. It's like, dude is a gender neutral term. I swear the teeth keep getting the teeth on her jacket keep getting bigger every time I draw that. They're supposed to be small, like a full mouth of teeth. But nope, I keep getting crazy with it. When am I gonna record the audio for this video? I haven't even, I have thought of it, but it's like, am I gonna record it in the evening? Like, right after dinner? If I'm not busy with, dishes and chores? Or is it gonna be like a, early morning thing when I'm already sleep deprived and blurry-eyed? Or am I gonna record it like late nights? And I don't know, a big part of my channel, or at least my videos, is that occasionally I will get completely unhinged and will yell in from the other room if I get too off track. I don't want to say that's my hashtag brand, but the vast majority of my videos have gone that way. So I guess the videos that come out June, July, and August are gonna be a little quieter. Or at the very least more subdued. Which is fine, because the next few topics I have in mind to discuss are going to be very, what's the word without spoiling? Just on the down low. Her face is bothering me, so I'm just gonna fix this real quick. That's better. I think a bit, going back to the conversation of Tron Uprising, I think a big factor in why I love that show so much is not only is it obvious that the writers love the world of Tron, but the composers do as well. The music, oh my god, the music for Tron Uprising is so beautiful. I'd say watch that show just for the soundtrack. I mean, just the soundtrack itself is enough reason for me to say, hey guys, go check out this show. Listen to this. Fun fact, one of the lead character designers for Tron Uprising was, I don't know if he was the animator or what, but he designed the, he was the designer for the music videos for the Gorillaz. So if you really like the Gorillaz, that art style, there you go. Tron Uprising. Now me, I'm not a huge fan of the Gorillaz. That's only because I don't, I haven't heard any of their music. Maybe if I did, I would be, but I just haven't, so I'm not. That's such a funny little face she's making. Something wrong with this head and face, and I know what it is, but at the same time, I don't know how to fix it. I know what's wrong, but I don't know how to fix it. Ain't that just the way? Oh well. Since she's angry in this one, we can afford to semi-chibify her just a little bit. Just to, push and exaggerate the expression, but my god, those hands are gonna drive me crazy. Yeah, bitch, you're about to catch these hands. Catch these hands? Bitch, I can't even draw them. That's better. Hands. Hands. How? Thumbs on the inside. Excuse me. God, this lasso eraser is a godsend. Little behind the scenes fact for this upcoming video, I attempted to do a little animation for an introduction. I ended up scrapping it, so don't hold your breath. Don't get too excited. But to do I did my keyframes on Medibang, but then I transferred the file over to Fire Alpaca because Fire Alpaca has an onion skin mode, which is very helpful for just animating with no sound. And oh my god, Fire Alpaca doesn't have the lasso eraser. And I was struggling. I've gotten so dependent on the lasso eraser tool. It's just so convenient. It's so convenient and helpful. It's a useful tool. Should I be as dependent on the lasso eraser as I am? Probably not. But we as a society are kind of dependent on electricity working. Is that a strong argument? No, because society is broken. I'm just making excuses. Because changing yourself is a lot harder than people give credit for. You can't just be better, just like you can't just get good. You gotta commit to the grind. And it's hard to commit to the grind when most of the time you're wondering if it's even worth it. I know on a technicality she's supposed to have little floofs on her arms, but also, yeah, I don't want to deal with it. You know, if I start my streams instead of at 11 p.m., if I start them at 1 a.m., thus making them like early morning streams, that way I can get more work done before stream, and then, you know, it's early morning for some people. It's like, hey, 3 a.m. stream. Oh boy, 3 a.m. It would probably be more akin to 1 a.m. is when I would start, maybe. That way I can stream, and then when I end stream, I can start to wind down for the night. And give myself more prep time. Those horns are too exaggerated. And I think it's the ears. Yep, it's the ears. Sorry. I have coffee right here, and I've been drinking, but these really need to get done, and so I haven't been reaching for it as much. That's still too long. Her horns are no taller than her ears. There we go. Wrong lasso tool. There we go. That's what was wrong. I don't want her expression to be too over-exaggerated for this one, because this is one I might just use for whenever she's reading something. What are even these hands? Are you seeing this hand? She looks like she's got kangaroo hands. Kangaroo feet as hands. Have you seen kangaroo feet? Oh my goodness. Stuff of nightmares. This is not how I hold papers at all, but... Hush, man. It doesn't have to make sense. She's a cartoon, colorful dragon with gems for fingers. And you worrying about the logistics of the hand positions of her holding a sheet of paper? I'm gonna stretch. There we go. Am I hungry? Or am I just thirsty? Actually, I need to use the bathroom, so I will be right back. I'm gonna actually use the break screen. BRB. several temperature. Degree difference. A several temperature? What the fuck? Drawing back. I'm gonna drink some water. How is it almost 1 o'clock? I'm gonna... yeah, I'm gonna finish this sketch and... Nah, yeah, I'm just gonna finish this sketch and get ready for the line art. And then I'm gonna end stream because I just don't want to be sitting here in silence with y'all. That and I'm hungry and I want my lunch. I have a salmon and tzatziki sandwich with my name on it. If y'all haven't tried tzatziki, you have not lived. It is a Greek dish that, I mean, it is yogurt based, but it is so good. It's got cucumbers, garlic, and fresh dill in it, and oh my god, elevate any sandwich. I think it's best served with falafel or shawarma, but like I think it would work with any sandwich. Is she gonna look too out of place? Whatever. Anyway, I am gonna end it here, folks. First time late night stream in a while. I'm gonna refigure my schedule. At least my streaming schedule. I do like the idea of still streaming in the AMs, but streaming from like maybe 2 to 4 or something like that, or starting at 1, depending on how much I need to get done or how much energy I have. You know, how much I want to get streaming. So I think, you know what? As soon as I end stream here, I'm going to run a poll on my channel. I'm going to run a poll in the community tab asking what times would work for any of the recurring viewers. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. No one show up while I'm ending stream, because then I'll feel guilty. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, whether you watch live or after the fact. Either way, I love you. We're working out a new streaming schedule, guys. So your patience and understanding is appreciated. I'm gonna go do that poll thing, and I will see you whenever. Bye-bye. Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Looking for some hot stuff, baby, tonight. Gotta bring some hot stuff tonight. Hot stuff. Ding, ding, ding. I need hot stuff. Ding, ding, ding.